Do you remember the trading card game Magic: The Gathering? Maybe some of you never heard of that. I do! I got a lot of Magic cards, very old ones. Today I'm checking what I have, what I miss, and sometimes I miss playing Magic. But I got no one to play with, so nah. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Sacha and this one is my channel. Hello and welcome. Welcome and hello. Today we'll be looking at a new mechanical mod that was given to me by hand from the Vaping Gentleman Club and NoName mods. It's called The Keep. This one! Maybe some of you guys already know that the Vaping Gentleman Club and NoName mods already did something together. I remember the special edition of the Capo, which was a kind of mechanical mod. It was a mechanical AIO, which is kind of weird, but it worked very good and it was fantastic. This time we got a 18350 mechanical mod specially designed for the Rook. That's why it's called The Keep. You know, chess playing, the Rook, the Keep, and so on. But without further prevaricating, let's go down to the table, have a closer look at the Keep, and then come back to my face and do a couple of vapes and a couple of reasonings with the Keep by the Vaping Gentleman Club and NoName mods. Down to the table. In the Keep packaging by NoName mods and the Vaping Gentleman Club, we got one adapter for using the Keep with all 22mm atomizers that are not the Rook. And then we got the Keep, which is an 18350 mechanical mod, primarily made of stainless steel and brass. It's about 89 grams. Maximum diameter is 26mm and it's 55mm in height. It doesn't have a fire button on the bottom, as you can see, because it has a specific firing mode. You have to slide up this part. We already seen these on two previous NoName mods products, the Old Boy mechanical mod and the Capo. The Mech mod is partially sandblasted and partially polished, as you can see here. This is a very, very nice work, let me tell ya. NoName mods is always very good in doing this kind of works. On the bottom we got the NoName logo and 6 venting holes. So let's unscrew the bottom. You can just use your thumb. It will be quite easy because the threading is a bother. Super simple. So let's take off the brass part, which is this one. Inside this brass part you have to put your 18350 battery. I strongly recommend you to use the VAP cell. That's because the length of this 18350 battery is the best for the Keep. There are other batteries that even if they are 18350 theoretically, if you measure them they are longer, so it will not work quite well. I'll use the positive down because you got the venting holes here. Reassemble everything. So then we got the Mech mod top part. Let's unscrew it. You see you got the peak insulator here, which is spring loaded. This is the very top part and it's 22.4mm in diameter, so don't try to put a 23mm because it will not fit. This top part, which is the standard one, is specifically made for the Rook. You see, it does kind of matchy-matchy. Since the Rook is an RDTA, you got the airflow on the top, not on the bottom. so you can use this one. For all the others 22mm Aries, I recommend you to use this alternative part. For example, with this Baika V8, you still have your AFC free, so you'll have no issues. I'll use the Rook with a 0.82 ohm coil. I suggest you not to go higher than 1 ohm, otherwise you'll have a very low wattage output and your vaping will not be very satisfying. Here's how it goes with my coil. It's satisfying enough for me. Please notice the case is real leather, it's not a fake one. And it's longer enough to have your keep and your Rook combo inside of it, so you can protect it while you carry them with you. The Keep by the Vaping Gentleman Club and NoName mods. We've checked it, tweak it, fiddle it, and now we come back to my face and do a couple of vapes and a couple of reasonings. Back to my face. So first of all, I want to mention that the bag it's made of real leather and it's made by Gentleman Crafts, which is a very nice guy who does covers for AIO devices, box mod, etc., and not just something which is vape related. So I suggest you to check his Instagram page, because it does very interesting things and very well done, made in Italy stuff. About the Keep, first of all, like every day, let me take a tooth. So about the design, this activating mechanism is quite original. We already saw it on the Old Boy by NoName mods and with the Capo too. And still, it really attracts me. Also because I never saw another mechanical mod with this kind of mechanism. Maybe there is something all around, maybe years ago, I don't know, but still it works great. It works great, but remember, you have to clean your mechanical mods, because I want to remember this. Today, most of the people use electronical devices like box mod, etc. And this is not. This is strictly mechanical, so you have to clean the contacts. Especially you have to clean the brass, because it can grow some patina on the contacts, and if it does, it doesn't make a good contact and it doesn't work well. So yes, if you're planning to buy your first mechanical mod, please remember you have to clean it, otherwise it will not work good. Aesthetically speaking, I think it's fantastic. Really, this sandblasted, polished stainless steel brass combo, it's astonishing. It's really a piece of art, and it's super well machined too. It's a made in Italy product, and yes, threading is perfect, just as every NoName mods product. He always does these kind of things very well. And with the Rook combo, I mean, look at it. Look how gorgeous it is. It really shines where it has to shine. But don't worry if you don't have the Rook, because always, aesthetically speaking, the polished parts can make matchy-matchy if you got a polished or even a setting atomizer, so that it will look good even if you don't have the Rook. With the Rook, it's total coolness. Maybe it doesn't need to mention, but tolerances on every part is just perfect. They are not too tight, but there is no rattling at all, so I'm good with that. I checked on the interweb and I found the keep at 149 euros. So yes, you have to break your VAPING bank for checking the Rook by the Vaping Gentleman Club and NoName mods. But I mean, it will be very probably a limited edition product. It's not a consumer product, it's more of a collector's item, kind of that. And I think that it will be sold out very soon and they will not do another batch anymore. So I think that you have to be very fast to push the button buy. Otherwise, it will be not very easy to find another one in the next weeks, in the next months. Personally, I love that. It's very good looking, it works great, okay. I just wish they did a 18650 version. Why I say that? Because 18350, okay, you get a very small mechanical mod, so it's cool that it's very pocketable. But for me, the mAh in an 18350 battery are not enough for one day, so I have to carry with me another battery at least, and I don't want to do that. I would much prefer to have a bigger mechanical tube and having an 18650 that lasts me all day long. It's just a matter of personal taste. Maybe you prefer smaller Mech mods, I prefer more everlasting batteries on Mech mods. Yes, I'm super happy having one the keep, but an 18650 version would have been probably one of the best products of the 2022. And we're still in March, but I can tell you that because I'm quite sure it will be one of the super coolest things I had in my vape collection. So yeah, I'm happy, super happy, but I will be the happiest people of my town if they did an 18650 version. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, you can put like, or maybe you can't, there's no problem for me. If you like this kind of content, you could subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost you nothing and it makes a great difference for me. And by the way, I will never ask you money for watching all the contents I create. And by the way, it doesn't matter if you like 18350 or 18650. The very important thing is that you stay away from coffee nails. Ciao!